Hi guys, and happy Tuesday to you once again, and welcome to the fourth and final part of my 4-week Energetic and Karmic Balancing series. Now I hope even if you've not signed up for the workshops themselves, you've still got something out of these videos. And I just want to say thank you for everyone for following me along with it, whether you've been with us on the nights or not. It's been such a joy to present this, and I'm almost a little bit sad that it's coming to an end. It's been quite a journey. So this week, we are talking about light specifically. Now, we talk a lot about spiritual light. If you've ever done a workshop with me or anyone else, no doubt you will have, been guided through drawing a lot of light through your system. But what is light? What is spiritual light? I mean, we all understand light as what allows us to see everything around us. Without it, we're in total darkness. But actually, there's so much more to it than that. Essentially, it's everything. It's what's created the universe, before time existed. It was forged out of the darkness through moving kind of pulsating energy, which eventually created kinetic force, which created a spark, which created the first atom of light, which then spread out across the universe and created everything that we know. And it is the driving force for us as beings, particularly our energetic systems, and for this whole ascension process, our individual journeys. It's all being fed by light. And we receive it from lots and lots of sources. And by this I mean kind of more spiritual, energetic light, not the light bulb that's above you in the ceiling, but energetic light we receive mainly from our own sun. We receive it from Helios, which is the great central sun in the center of our universe. And in particular, since the solstice a few years ago, we receive light on a regular basis from 7 intergalactic suns. And they actually feed directly into our solar junction chakra, which we spoke about a little bit last week. We also receive it from a myriad of other places. Every single star in the planet is going to be sending energy to us on some level. And we receive it both physically, through our eyes, through our skin, through everything, as well as through our energetic bodies, through our chakras. As I say, the solar junction, the stellar gateway receives a lot of light from the cosmos as well. And we draw it straight into our 4-body system. And it fuels us. Within it is information is stored. And that's how we receive the bulk of our downloads of information, of our spiritual upgrades, is through light. It's information encoded in light. We bring it into our systems and then we absorb it. And this has actually been, although the driving force of our ascension process, has also been the biggest challenge of it, because we are actually receiving an unbelievable quantity of light on a daily basis. And before 2012, when this whole process started, more than our physical bodies were A, used to, or B, really capable of handling. And that's why so many people have been having nervous system issues. It really seems to be kind of the topic of the year at the moment. If you joined Tim Wild on our workshop for it recently, we talked about this a lot, because it is all about our systems being able to physically integrate the amount of light we are absorbing. Because it's an incredible amount of energy that we're bringing into us, absolutely unbelievable. And that is what pushing us forward, is constantly upgrading our systems. And we are getting more and more tolerant to it all the time. So as we're absorbing this light, we are able to then hold more within us, which raises our vibration and propels us forward on our ascension path. So ascension actually begins when your light quotient hits 79%. So light quotient, what is that? That's basically the percentage of light that your body is able to carry. And as I say, 79% is the point that the ascension process starts. This is when your 5th dimensional chakras come online and the beginning of the wake-up process happens. However, if you're watching this video, you are already awake and your quotient will be at some point above this. And it goes up and down on a regular basis. Some days we might have had a solar flare or something like that, and we're receiving a lot more light, and that percentage will go up. Other days, if we ever catch a respite from it, it might be a little bit lower. If you've just done a workshop, it's probably going to be quite a bit higher. So it goes up and down on a regular basis. And one of the most important ways that we can integrate light into our body is through water. That's why at the end of all workshops we always say, make sure you drink plenty of water and stuff, because that allows us, it gets absorbed in through the water, distributed through the system, and we're able to properly integrate it that way. So staying hydrated is such an important thing. So as I said, light is integral to our ascension process. So really, to further ourselves through this process, if we want to take additional steps to do that, drawing in more light to our systems is a really important way of doing that. And as I say, this is something you're doing all day, every day anyway, because of where we are at the moment. We're constantly being bombarded by so much of it. But if you want to draw more into your system for upgrades, to push you along further, even just to feel more comfortable, it can be a euphoric feeling to be glowing and full of light. And drawing that into you can make you feel better. It also improves your auras around you, strengthening all of your system. It's a good place to be, as long as if you're grounded and drinking plenty of water. So we can do this by calling in energy ourselves from wherever we want to. My go-to is always the gold ray of Christ, and simply invoking that into your system, just saying, I call to the gold ray of Christ to download through me. You can call it down your Antarana bridge, through your chakras, into your fields, however you want to do that. You might want to just put it just into one chakra. It might be that you feel your spiritual body really needs a cleanse, and you might want to call it into that, or flow it through absolutely everything. And then I always recommend going down, activating your Earth Star chakra and ground it into the earth as well. And that can make you feel great. It will help, as I say, with your ascension process. So there's lots of reasons to do it. There's loads and loads of other sources if you're particularly drawn to maybe one of the benign extraterrestrial races, like the Arcturians or the Pleiadians. You might like to call in light from their particular stars. Wherever you wish to. It's as simple as asking, and it will be downloaded into it. So in this week's workshop, with part 4, one of the key aspects that we're going to be doing is raising our light quotient, calling in lots and lots of light. And one of the main reasons for doing this, actually, and particularly now at the end of the series, is that we have been doing so much clearing throughout the whole process. We have let so much go thanks to the release of karma. We have cleared from our chakras, we've cleared from our four body system, we have cleared from our soul level, we've integrated more soul parts. We are much stronger and much more united. But when something goes, that leaves an empty space, and the best way to fill that is always with more light. Again, more upgrades come with it, more keys, more codes, more downloads come in and helps propel us forward on our pathway. So that's the primary focus of this workshop, is calling in light, raising ourselves back up, filling any spaces we may have cleared, and getting us feeling really bright and shiny. The other half of it, and I have to admit at this point in time, I don't know exactly what's going to happen yet. The information's just started coming through, and I'm getting a few little teasers of what's to come. But I'll know over the next couple of days as I'm preparing for Thursday's workshop. But basically the angels have stepped forward, and they are offering up gifts to us for the work that we've done, and to help us as we move forward on our journeys, to help us step into the highest version of ours, and in gratitude of all of the service, the work that we do on a daily basis. So that's going to form the second half of the workshop, and this beautiful meditation that we'll do, they will come to us and offer us individual gifts for our own pathway. It's going to be a little bit different for absolutely everyone. Now, it should be a really beautiful experience. If you haven't signed up yet, you can still register on my website, and you will automatically receive recordings for the first 3 parts. And of course you can join us live for part 4. Although there is a specific series that I've kind of been running with. If you can't catch up on parts 1, 2 and 3 before you do part 4, don't worry about it. You can dive straight in with 4. You can always go back and do them later, and you might want to do 4 again at the end, just after you've cleared some more stuff out. But you can still join us live anyway. So that is it. If you've been joining me all along this journey, once again, I just want to say thank you so much. It's truly been an honour and a pleasure to walk this path with you. And I look forward to seeing some of you on Thursday, and then on to the next steps beyond that. And sending you all so much love. Bye-bye.